Yeah, and welcome to Redmen TV. Liverpool have beaten Fulham 2-1 in the first leg of the semi-final of the Carabao Cup. 1 foot in the final, but it was not easy. It wasn't easy at all, and it's a little advantage, but it's still an advantage to take into the second leg at Craven Cottage. The Reds first half couldn't figure it out. We couldn't break them down. They were in a block in Liverpool. We lacked quality, but we also lacked movement. We lacked sharpness. It felt like we could not break them down. We couldn't understand how to break them down. We weren't getting plays between the lines. Jota was kind of phased out the game. Like Gravenberch couldn't make a ball stick to his foot if he tried in that first half. And like I said, we really struggled. We were weak in battles. We were losing 50-50s. And their goal is really poor, by the way. That first half was poor, but their goal, it just feels like we get battered in 50-50s and headers in the air. And then, I don't even know who it is on the right-hand side. It might have been Raul Jimenez. It puts it on a plate practically for Willian. I think Virgil doesn't do great in those scenarios. And yeah, we went in at half-time, 1-0 down, and we needed a massive 45 minutes. And we pulled out a massive 45 minutes, that was for sure. We were brilliant in that second half. The first 10 of the second half, we were still far too open. When we made the changes, it was like we didn't really understand the tactical switches we were making. But once we understood them, once Conor stopped getting stuck into some football in the air, Liverpool were much the better side, and it felt like we were knocking on the door and that we were going to eventually get something out of the game. The first goal, Jones, I think it's Jota, his tenacity to keep the ball, to win the ball. He was much better in that second half. And Jones there with a shot. And this is why you don't turn your back, professional footballers. If he would have just stayed still and let it hit him in the chest, it's not a goal. But he turned his back, it deflects off him, and it goes in the back of the net. Leno can't do anything about it. We're back on level terms. And it felt very much like that 4-3. It felt like Liverpool were going to come again, and Liverpool were going to get that goal again. And we did. And the second goal is a lovely football on the right-hand side. Núñez runs off the shoulder, cuts it back to Gakpo, and Gakpo slots it. Lovely little goal to put us 2-1 up. And from there, it felt like we could have gone on to get 3 or 4. Núñez misses a massive chance, and hopefully that doesn't make a difference in the tie. But I'm happy with the advantage that we've got. It's not a massive advantage, but it's something to hold on to at Craven Cottage, something to hopefully add to at Craven Cottage. And by the way, Conor Bradley, man of the match, absolutely everywhere, all over the park. What a phenomenal night he's had here. Came on and he pocketed Willian, and not just did he do that, going the other way, he was brilliant. The tackles he was winning, he was all over the pitch, up and down the right flank. He was superb. So was Curtis Jones, but honestly, Conor Bradley, the amount of balls he won, it was ridiculous. A massive shout out to him. He had a massive part in Liverpool's win today. Hopefully in the second leg we can get over the line and put ourselves in the final and up for the trophy to win the Carabao Cup. But until the next one, up the Reds.